man, stuff on TV. A lot of stuff that I've seen.
They lied to you.
They also lied to you.
Yeah, they also lied to you.
Yeah, they also do lie to me. Yeah, you're right.
They also lied to you.
So the point I'm getting is, so let me ask you this: how would you teach your son how to sell drugs?
Depends on what drug you selling.
Cocaine.
Also true.
Cocaine.
Go hang around white people. They buy it all the time.
Okay. All right. But how would you teach him to sell it?
You be the most proper person. You hang around white people. Be like, oh, you do cocaine? Here you go. I got it, man. What you need? A bump?
Okay.
A bump there?
So where is he going to have it?
Where is he gonna get cocaine?
Yeah, where is he gonna get
it? A couple people to get cocaine.
No, where is he gonna have? Now, when he gets it, where is he gonna put it?
It depends on how old is he.
Okay.
If I'm teaching him to sell drugs, hopefully he's an adult. I want to be teaching.
At some point in time, you're gonna tell him, "Hey, don't get caught with this," right?
No.
Correct.
You're not gonna tell him that. Okay. Why should he already know that? Why should he already know that?
Because you already told him.
Huh?
Because you already told him.
Okay. You told him. You already told him because why? Because it's wrong, right?
No,
or it's because
I want him to go to jail.
Right. And if he gets caught selling,
sell whatever drug you want to sell.
Right. Okay, I understand that. But if he gets caught selling that, he's going to go to jail, right?
Maybe.
Correct.
Depends on how much he has, right?
Not
how much money you got.
Also true.
and also yes, that too.
True.
But the point that I'm trying to get is, at some point in time, you're going to have to tell him, hey, if you choose to do this, it's on you. But just know, if you get caught, this is what's going to happen.
You don't accept gray.
There's a precaution and there's a repercussion for everything.
That's the point that I'm trying. Yeah. That I've been going with this conversation.
You don't accept gray.
Is that you don't accept there being morally gray areas.
Yeah.
Because this is
that's
a morally
what a gray area is.
No. What you're doing is you're making a moral relativism.
Right.
We're just saying that within the constructs of our society, this is wrong, and if you choose to do it, I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're doing something wrong. What we're saying, moral relativism is, if you gotta sell drugs to feed your family, nigga, you gotta sell drugs to feed your family.
Hey.
And fuck anybody who says that you're wrong for doing it.
If you're dumb enough, if you're smart enough to sell drugs and you're not getting caught, fucking sell drugs.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I feel you on that.
These motherfuckers can make $800 in one day. You work 2 weeks and you don't get that shit.
I totally
Fuck the system.
I totally understand and I totally agree. Fuck the system. But at the point that I was trying to get across is the fact that you still had to explain to whoever you're telling to that, hey, there is a repercussion for what you doing if you get caught. Just to let you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, yeah, you can go out there and do this. You won't have nothing to worry about. There's a precaution.
Where you live.
It doesn't matter where you live.
There's a repercussion. All right, Armstead,
there's a repercussion for everything.
Duly
I don't
noted.
think you get it.
But
if you swiping cards and stuff, hey, if that was feed your family, hey, handle it. But just know, if you get caught, there's a repercussion. There's a risk with everything.
Armstead, we've got that point.
Right? Am I wrong? Is there not a risk?
Armstead, we've got it. The point. Reed, finish
your
thing.
You don't like my point.
Finish
though.
your thing.
Everything
we don't have to like it. It's your point. That's why I let you have it.
Yeah, you don't.
How do I not get it?
Because everything's not black and white. Like, even if there are people who got caught with thousands of pounds of marijuana, weed, cocaine, and they're walking around in the streets just like it's normal. Your situation matters. Everything matters.
Correct.
Yeah,
or you run into a dirty cop, which they do exist. A lot of things don't happen. Everyone doesn't. Just because you do one thing doesn't mean the outcome is always going to be like this. And this more than often likely, if you get caught with drugs, you don't always go to jail.
Yeah. I know a girl tried to drown a pound of marijuana 2 weeks before graduation. Still walk across that stage.
You can kill people in this country and get away with it.
Yeah, true.
George Zimmerman,
I totally
piece
agree.
of shit.
I totally agree.
Yeah, so
R.I.P.
everything
Trayvon.
isn't as black and white. And if I grow up in that, and I can see those eventualities being as abstract as they are, I don't care about getting caught. No, everybody, if my dad got caught and he did 2,000 years, and I'm sitting right here, but my dad didn't work. He was around, and he sold thousands and thousands of dollars worth of drugs, and I still don't have to work to this day. Fuck working. I'm going to sell drugs. I don't know any better.
Yeah. I mean, no, you know better, but you don't know of a better way to come across.
That's all I was trying to say.
Different. I don't know better.
He knows better, but he's going to do
better.
it.
It's different.
Well, no,
he just said it, though.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying
right.
it. But also, remember, the thing that you're not taking into account, Armstead, is that you and
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I don't mean to say that you know better. What I'm saying is that's the fact that you're going to be more cautious versus you going out there selling drugs versus you just going to go work a 9 to 5.
That's also true. But
that's
again,
what I mean to say, I guess.
But Armstead, the thing that he's trying to say is that for some people, they're not going to see a better way.
Yeah, it's
they're
normal.
Not going to see. They're not going
It's
to
normal
see,
for them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the overarching point.
And you're saying objectively that they should know better because it was presented
No.
to them in one way.
Not that they know better.
There is a better way.
He's explaining his point more fully.
Yeah, it's not that that there's a better way because if that's what brings the most money and faster money, hey, do what you got to do.
That's what the kids say all the time.
Only thing I would say, like y'all know my story. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know
we know your story.
Y'all know the situation. I got family that's.
But
I'm not saying nobody is bad. I'm not saying nobody is better.
Pride in saying that they were wrong or right.
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're wrong at all. Feed your family. Protect your family. Do what you got to do. Hey, as long as it ain't affecting me, I don't care. But all I'm saying is they have to look over their shoulder. They have to be extra.
Everybody has to look over their shoulder. It's just a different situation.
Yeah. To a certain extent, if you're black in America, you got to look over your shoulder.
Even white people, when they go to their corporate 9-to-5 jobs,
they look over their shoulder.
These companies do not give a fuck about you.
Not at all.
As a small business man, you could be like, can't get fired today, but I can get locked up. As a black man, you can get fired and locked up
in the same day, by the same place. They might have sent you an
on your day off.
On your day off. On your day off that you put in
we
PTO
saw you
for.
sending those computers out the back, Craig. I didn't do that shit.
Exactly. But no, this was great.
Oh, Craig did it, right?
You know what? There's supposed to be another.
They never really told us if he did it. Yeah. We don't know if he did it. He had the means.
No, he's still in boxes or something.
Yeah. But he didn't do the computers though. That's what we're talking about.
It was I can't remember. They called me stealing something out of there. I think he did it, right?
I mean,
but based on his character, I don't feel like.
I don't feel like he did it. I feel like he got blamed for it, even though he wanted to do it. The house party problem.
He set it up. I was pissing the internet off again this week.
Were you pissing the internet off, or were you just being a troll like normal? I think it's the latter.
No, I really mean this one.
Okay.
I already know how you gonna feel. I already know how you gonna feel.
Okay.
There was this person that died, right? That was a trans person, right? And then everybody was.
Which one?
Comments.
There was like 3 of them that died.
She was a criminal, or he was a criminal, however you want to do it.
She was a criminal. All right, cool.
Yeah, she was. He was. He was
a criminal. Go ahead.
So they was like R.I.P. R.I.P. And then everybody was on there like, that's a dude. And other people was arguing, that's a woman. Where do you stand? Armstead.
Wait, was it?
We all know where Armstead stands. Somewhere in between the middle.
What was it though?
It was a dude going to a woman.
Oh, that's a dude.
So wait. So she was still in transition?
I mean, they had a wig on and everything. I've seen you.
No, it was a dude. It was a dude.
That a dude.
So it depends. Are they like were their breasts?
Yeah.
Okay, so then she's in transition. So she whatever.
Yeah, that's a dude.
In transition versus completing transition. It's a dude.
Well, the thing,
I don't think you could transform yourself into a woman. No. But the question is that being disrespectful by calling him a dude or a woman? Because I honestly believe it's a mental disease. But mental illness, I'm sorry.
It's a dude, man.
And it sounds fucked up. But if I was in front of you, I'm going to call you whatever the fuck you want me to call you.
I mean, I feel like
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call you whatever the fuck you want to call you. But deep down in my heart, on the surface of my heart, it's not that deep.
I feel like the problem is that no one gives a shit if inside you're just like, this motherfucker right here. No one gives a shit about that. What people want is just to be referenced and acknowledged with whatever
so you would call her
sex term that they want to
No,
use.
the problem is they were calling people transphobic for calling them something different. And I'm just like, see, this is when y'all throw these words around and
I mean, I acknowledged a podcast ago that I feel like we need a better word than transphobic. But we need a word to say that you're a disrespectful piece of shit. Because, look, if somebody wants to be called, it doesn't cost you anything as,
your moral compass.
No, what is that guy's name? What is that guy's name?
President Frank from House of Cards.
Yeah. President Frank from House of Cards. It isn't. He said that in probably what I think is one of the coldest lines ever when he went to that guy's house in South Carolina. The guy wouldn't invite him in to have tea. And then he became senator and re-upped it and then demolished that nigga.
Francis Underwood.
Yeah, Francis Underwood. He said it the coldest when he said it didn't cost you anything to be kind. Like, it doesn't cost you nothing at all. It doesn't cost you whatever. So if somebody wants to be called, again, if a child comes up to me and says, I'm Batman, that's right. Go ahead, Bruce Wayne.
I'm not gonna fucking... If I told you I was formerly the artist known as Reed, and now I want you to call me Duckman because I'm part duck. And
I would call you Duckman. I would call you Duckman and think you crazy as shit. But again...
Okay, so...
Oh, so you're judging me?
No. I internally think this. No, I internally think you're crazy as shit. But who the fuck am I? I'm just some guy. Like, we're gonna have one interaction. You're gonna say, "Call me Duckman." I'm gonna call you Duckman, and I'm gonna move on with the rest of my fucking life.
Half duck, half man.
Exactly. I'm gonna move on with the rest of my life. I'm gonna say, "Cool, whatever." Again, it doesn't cost you anything to be kind, and in fact, it's one of the simplest things you can do. You can think someone trans has a mental illness. You can think people who are trans are.
I feel like
whatever.
If I start encouraging that, then I'm not really dealing with somebody who has a real mental illness.
No, it's not encouraging. It's somebody says, I'm now whatever, then let them be whoever they say they are now. It doesn't cost you anything to just be kind.
If I told you I was Donald Trump, you would look at me like I was fucking crazy.
No, if you told me you're Donald Trump, I'd be like, all right, Donald. Because I don't give a shit. Like, the biggest thing is, for me, for my life, when it comes to people who are like, oh, how can you just call trans? I don't care. It's not about me.
Well, if they ask me directly, do you think trans women are women? I'm going to say, fuck, that's not a fucking woman. Because
again,
her rights, her body can't be taken away.
Right.
Again, right. I'm not making an argument against that. If someone wants to be called a pronoun, that's fine. If they ask you for your opinion, give it to them on a dish.
All right.
Sir,
You really feel that way? For real?
What do I feel?
If they tell you to call them such and such, you
yeah.
And then when Republicans deny climate change, I don't want to hear none of this shit because the science don't support your argument. I don't care if the science supports your argument.
No, the Republicans.
Then the Earth is flat.
No.
Yeah, no. There's science backing up what you said.
Did you forget the part that I said? I said if someone asks me to call something, that's fine. They ask you for your opinion,
Earth
give it
is
to
flat.
them.
Global
Exactly.
warming
When
is a
someone
farce.
says my opinion is the Earth is flat, you is a dumb motherfucker, and fuck everything that you feel. If somebody comes up to you and someone says, "R. Reed, call me ma'am," and you're like, "All right, ma'am," and they're like, "Also, I think that would you date me?" And you're like, "Hell, the fuck, I would not."
No, you used to have a dick, or currently you have a dick, and you were born with the wrong kind of chromosomes.
Exactly. That is the silver.
You're
platter.
transphobic.
No. You
What?
called
I don't
them.
want you dead. I don't want you hurt.
If you called them the pronoun that they asked to be called, that's it.
Even if
That's
I
just
didn't
being
call them
kind.
pronoun.
That's just being kind. The kind thing is to do is just call people the pronoun they want to be referred to as. He, she, her, it, they, whatever.
Daddy.
Transformers.
Whatever they want to be called, let them have it.
Niggas in disguise. But honestly, speaking, after the joke, which was funny,
Which is trash.
I will
That's
call
wrong.
you whatever you want me to call you. However, I'm going to let you know. If you want me to call you Jennifer and you were Jake, I'm going to call you, hey, what's up, Jennifer? I will not date you, will not fuck with you, won't even talk to you, all right? And like, why won't I talk to you? Because I honestly think that if I ever had a long conversation with you, me having the opinions I have, your mental illness, in my opinion, would come up. So that's why I want to fuck with you. Because I think that I would be disrespecting you by bringing it up. Because I know I would, because I'm a dick. I will.
If he took Viagra, he'd get taller.
That is quite possibly the gayest thing you've ever said, Armstead.
What?
Ask you
He
a
said
question.
he's a dick.
Armstead,
Viagra,
the
he
fact
get
that
taller.
you
You
went
think you
ahead.
can hang around? I think I can hang around a transgender man before I can hang around a transgender woman.
I ain't gonna hang around either or, but
I wouldn't.
I don't really
Me
go around
And
talking
it's
to
such
people.
a little type of person. Like you're insignificant. Like, would you want transgenders in cartoons?
I mean, I don't care.
Didn't they have that in art? No, they didn't have it in art.
No,
But they had
that's
something
gay.
like
That
that
was
in
gay
Harvard.
wedding.
But it makes so much goddamn sense, though.
Yeah, when you look at the character, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Mr. Ratburn.
Yeah, Mr. Ratburn been gay
Mr.
probably
Ratburn
the last
been gay
decade.
the whole goddamn time.
He might have been gay the whole
Think
show.
about
Is
it,
he?
Mr. Ratburn, the teacher.
The teacher, the one who always had the little comebacks.
Okay, Arthur.
Exactly. He was like, okay, Arthur.
That nigga been a whole nigga the whole time.
A whole nigga though.
Again, it makes sense. That's why like Alabama
Damn.
is like just.
But I wouldn't.
Just air the episode.
God damn it. No, they're gonna air it. Not in Alabama, but they gonna.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like Alabama, just air the episode because
Yeah,
you made it.
I
You
wouldn't
made
let
it
my
a bigger
kids watch
point.
No goddamn Arthur anyway, because that show sucked.
Again, the show's been Arthur for a long time.
Hey,
The
hey,
fact-
what a wonderful kind of day.
I mean, the problem is Arthur's one of the few shows that keeps getting renewed
God,
because
it's
they cancel
PBS.
pretty much everything else.
I used to like Wishbone. I ain't really like Arthur.
Which one was dope? Again, these are all our childhood. I mean, we grew up in one time. Our current kids are growing up at a different time. Our
I don't
future
even know
kids
what
growing
the
up at a
fuck they
very
watch.
different
What-
time.
What's this Baby Shark song I keep hearing?
Baby Shark show is basically like the earworm of today's generation,
I ain't
but
like
for
that.
kids.
Yeah, 'cause there was another show with a girl with a clock and she would dance. I didn't watch that shit. Big
Yeah.
comfy couch.
Yeah, big comfy couch. Nah.
I didn't watch it.
But In any case,
hold on. I want to say this. If I offended you, I want to apologize because I don't really care.
I mean, you're not making an apology.
No, I said it wrong. Let's start this over.